I am speaking French right now.
No, you're not.
How can you say that?
Because I understand only English, and if you were speaking French, I would not understand what you were saying.
But if I can't be speaking French while speaking English, how can the phrase merit any understanding at all?
I know the concept of French language and the concept of speaking, and when the two are put together, it doesn't sound the way your sentence did.
But if they are merely concepts you know of, and not reality, how can you be sure that you were not faced with the reality of my French just now?
I was faced with an English sentence about how he was in fact speaking the French language, but it was merely a reference to French and not reality, reality consisting of the present.
Can there be reality without reference? You can't understand what reality is without experiencing it and subsequently referencing your memories of its quality. Even referencing the present requires a previously understood concept. So is there a present or a past memory applied to a different scenario?
So you're saying that I can only really understand what I have come into contact with prior? Well, then your English statement matched the quality of English statements that I have heard before.
But you cannot say that it did not match those of all French statements that you have heard prior, only those you know you do not understand. Perhaps there is a phrase in French whose meaning may be different, but whose sound reference is precisely, I am speaking French right now.
But I will know it was in French based on the sound qualities of the words.
But you cannot guarantee that. I could be a German learning to speak Portuguese, and my intonation could just be such that I happen to sound English right now.
What?
Unless one is familiar with all of the languages of the world, and this is impossible, then it is not possible to distinguish what language anyone is speaking at any given time. Am I right?
How can we be understanding each other right now?
Maybe we aren't. Maybe it's just a massive coincidence that all of our phrases have matched up with the others. I could be speaking Swedish right now.
No, you aren't.
Do you know Swedish?
I don't have to.
Why? Because you know English? And you assume that this is an English conversation? You fool.
Would you stop it?
You should hear what's happening in Swedish.
This is absurd.